War does not begin with a shot. War is formed years before the first bullet, in the minds of those who are meant to command it. Most commanders, when they look at war, think in terms of battles, victory, defeat, a few kilometers gained on a map. But empires do not survive on battles. They survive on coordination, and they die when that coordination fails. Empires do not collapse from a single defeat. They erode through delayed decisions, isolated commanders, and victories that are never connected to one another. Archduke Eugen understood this before most others did. He did not see war as a confrontation. He saw it as a living system. Episode 17.9 Archduke Eugen, the strategist who understood war at the scale of empire. Scene 1. A mind moving ahead of the battlefield. When others spread maps across the table, Eugen did not stare at geography. He looked at time, the moment to move, the moment when waiting is stronger than attacking, and the moment that once lost, no heroism can ever recover. He understood that courage, when it arrives late, is useless. To Eugen, an army was not merely a fighting unit, it was an organ. And the empire was a vast body that, if its organs failed to act together, would slowly enter systemic failure. Scene 2. War as architecture, not emotion. Eugen did not trust quick victories. He knew that victories without structure soon turn into strategic debt. Others asked, "How do we win this battle?" He asked, "If we win this battle, what will it cost the empire 6 months from now?" That is the difference between tactics and strategy. Eugen designed campaigns the way one designs a heavy structure. Not beautiful, not exciting, but enduring. His decisions looked simple on paper, yet a single mistake could destroy an entire front. Scene 3. A commander invisible to the battlefield. Eugen did not create heroes in the trenches. He kept the empire alive across distances, between armies separated by hundreds of kilometers, between generals, each trapped in their own reality, between politicians who lacked patience and soldiers who paid with their lives. Eugen was the bridge, a bridge between political decision and battlefield reality. He understood that the greatest danger in war is not direct defeat, but the lack of coordination between successes.
Scene 4. The enemy you cannot see. Eugen did not hate the enemy. He feared delay, an order that arrives hours too late, support that falls days behind schedule, a commander who sees only his own front and assumes others will somehow adapt. Eugen knew the enemy makes mistakes, the enemy retreats, the enemy breaks, but time never does. Time is always ahead. Scene 5. When an empire thinks as one mind. Under his command, armies did not fight alone. They moved within a single framework. If one front retreated, it did not mean defeat. It meant pressure being created elsewhere. If a force paused, it was not fear, it was design. For Eugen, every movement changed the meaning of another. This was not chaos. This was control at scale. Scene 6. Victories no one ever saw. Most people see victory in battles won. Eugen saw victory in disasters that never happened. A front that did not collapse, an army that was not encircled, a defeat that never became catastrophe. These moments are never written into history. yet they are what keep empires alive. Eugen was not a hero. He was a guardian of structure. Scene 7. A heavy, silent legacy. Victories fade, names disappear, but ways of thinking remain. Commanders who came after him learned that war is not just the battlefield. War is the management of complexity. Eugen did not save the empire with a single battle. He saved it by understanding collapse before others could see it coming.
This series is about those who shaped history, not with volume, but with understanding. If leadership, power, and decision-making under extreme complexity matter to you, follow Franz Rohrberg. Stay alert, because history often belongs to those who understand first, not to those who shout the loudest.